All right, welcome back to Cut the Slack. We are in April. What is it, the 16th today?
Yep.
It's a little bit hard to keep track of the days right now, but April 16th, 2020.
It's getting real.
We are in probably, I don't know, what is it, our 6.5 week of quarantine. Would that be close to accurate, depending?
Just extended and extended and extended.
So we wanted to come in today and kind of talk about, there's a lot of negative stuff going on, obviously, and there's some things we're going to get into in future podcasts here, but there are also maybe some positive things that are happening right now.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them that I noticed right away was the need to pivot and do something different to create income. There's just no way actually to go out and make the money in public anymore at this particular state in the game.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts on becoming virtual and the forced shift that we're experiencing?
Yeah. So if you're in the category of people that have been laid off or prevented from working, this and that, now it's like, okay, you have to digitize yourself. You have to create a virtual representation of you, like right now. Otherwise you're not communicating. So they forced us into our home. They say you cannot gather. There is no more fellowship. You do not have a community. You stay in your home. You watch your screens.
No touching.
No touching. Like
no human contact.
Dude, so we're keeping it positive. Cool. This is the thing. So, the stream of thought is like, okay, I immediately go to like, oh shoot, like people can't work. Okay, they got a farm. Like that's the adaptation, the flexibility, like the entrepreneurial side of like being able to spot what's happening and then move here so that you can continue survival, right? So yeah, it's like people that have owned companies that were probably hesitant to create that Instagram page, to create that YouTube channel, to start blasting on LinkedIn, to start a Twitter, to do little TikTok videos. Like there is real value in these activities that are relatively minimal. Like we're talking about putting out a consistent message across all the platforms in a branded way so that your business, your company, your brand can reach the many. And it's not about just having a storefront or an ad in a local newspaper. Like that's a way, and I'm sure it's worked for a lot of people for a long time. But right now, people are stuck in their home, and who knows how long it's going to last. Like we were told it was 2 weeks, then it's extended. And then it was extended again. And so it's like, okay,
well, government stimulus is nice. Getting a check in the mail or a deposit in your bank is nice. But again, when you look at the actual amount, let's say you got $2,400. What's your rent?
Right.
$2,400.
So
but that doesn't even account for all your other living expenses. Like the rent is 1/3 of my monthly income.
Yeah.
So it's, you get a little bit of a something,
Right.
and it helps. It's helpful, and we appreciate it. Even though I heard they're going to take it back in 2021.
Right.
There's no free rides.
Nothing is free.
But anyhow, it's there, and it was a gift, and it's appreciated by many people. But you still have to create revenue. So people can sustain for a month or two.
It's not going to last long.
But you whatever you have in the bank is going to go quickly because of our cultural spending. New cars, car payments, multiple car payments,
Right.
house payments.
We know America's in debt.
Yeah.
And you just cut off their ability to repay their debt. And people don't want to be on welfare. The majority of people don't want to be on welfare.
Well, it's just not enough.
Okay.
Even whether you like it or not, it's just not enough. And so you have to pivot. You have to change your revenue stream somehow because
Yeah.
after 2 months, what are they going to do? Give us another check?
Yeah. That's
yeah?
right. That's it. Go beg your government for more money. Okay. And
I don't like that personally. I mean, it doesn't work for me.
So go beg your government for more money, and you do not plant your own crops. You're not able to be self-sufficient here. We will take care of you. That's the message. That is what we're slipping into. So right now, the companies that are going to grow and succeed are those who can digitize themselves on these platforms and put out a consistent message, and be present. Because typically when we look at like growing a business, acquiring customers, this and that, you're gonna get their phone number. You're gonna get their email address, so you can send maybe an invoice, or it's typically phone and address, email, that companies communicate with customers. So what I'm saying, what the economy is saying, is get their social media account information. Everyone's on social media. Like, an email is quickly discarded or not even viewed to begin with, but we know for a fact that people are on Instagram, people are on YouTube, people are on Facebook, people are on TikTok, people are on Pinterest. Like, there's like 9 social media platforms that pretty much everyone's at least on one of them.
Sure. Yeah.
And so as a company, as an entity wanting to grow, you need to have presence on all of these platforms so that you're coming up in the stream alongside their niece.
So there's a
brother,
number of businesses that have went virtual. One of them that I've seen a lot of is personal training. So I have a friend who's a personal trainer. Actually, I have a few friends that are personal trainers, and I'm watching them start to do training online. So they started out with some freebies and just doing some stuff, on their social media page. But now they're transitioning into online coaching, either a course where you can buy their course for X amount of dollars and you get 4 or 5 video workouts, or they'll personal train you via Zoom or FaceTime or something like that, for a certain amount, So I've watched them kind of shift out of necessity because all the gyms have been closed down. There's some other businesses that have gone virtual. Have you seen any of that?
I'm on Instagram. I don't really mess with Facebook, and some people, they have a Facebook, they have an Instagram, they have a Snapchat, but they're only banging on one,
Right.
And so, either way, having a presence on there, just little 1-minute promotional videos, that are just constantly being fed, you're gonna grow your business.
Right, if you just focus on that one thing.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the way that people are having to shift right now is, take whatever they do and put it online. So another person that I know is a radical guitar player, and he reads music and all of that. So he has the ability to teach all of that. So now he's putting together an online course. Rather than teaching people in person, he's doing an online course where they can, again, buy his course or his mentoring or both, and either take the video course or have them mentor them via video call. So I'm seeing a lot of people in these industries shift over to completely virtual, which that's exciting to me. Rather than going out and doing the old school thing, they're moving it to online connectivity. So but then you have the question of, what about the mechanic? What about the construction worker?
It's them too. Everything can be virtualized. Every single company. All we're talking about is capturing what you already do, and putting it in video form.
Mm-hmm.
So
you could teach somebody, if you're a construction worker, how to frame up a wall, or
what to look for, what you notice other companies doing, that to be wrong. Being able to just provide education, provide entertainment. What are you doing today? I'm going to go check on this project in this city. I need to go deliver material to this project over here. Okay, cool. Pop up on your cell phone and be like, "What's up, guys? Hope everything's going good today. Today, I'm going to go check on this project over here, and we need to go pick up some 2x4s and deliver it to these guys because we're finishing up this project over here."
Right.
Blah, blah, blah. Take people along the ride of your life. That's right. The simple message. Take people along the ride of your life and put them on these platforms, and you will capture more business from it.
True.
Because you're getting in the psyche of people. Like,
yeah, you're in front of them.
So if you have a customer list of maybe emails, phone numbers, that's fine. Like, that's valuable, to have that contact info. I would say to the local business owner, get on the phone or shoot out emails, both, and ask your customers for their social media accounts. Say, hey, We're going social. These are our social media accounts. We're on LinkedIn. We're on Twitter. We're on TikTok. We're on Instagram. We're on all the platforms. Please share with us your accounts so that we can follow you. People want to be followed, and you've already done business with them, so it's going to be an easy, sure, cool.
Yep, I agree.
Convert your old school email phone number list to social media accounts, and then blast those social media accounts with your content, weaving in there referral offers so they can refer friends and get money, this and that. And so the process, I broke it down into 9 steps. I actually formalized it. So the first thing is to create these accounts, and then begin drip feeding a post schedule every single day on all these accounts. And then simultaneously, you're going to be reaching out to people within your niche, within your sector. These are going to be influencers and micro influencers. So your micro influencer is your dude who has maybe 800 followers or even 1,000, 2,000, and they're just interested. Like this is your target, these are your people. So you follow them, and then you casually direct message them and say, hey, great page. Maybe it's an influencer. They have 20,000, 50,000, 100,000 followers. But you guys have this shared interest. So you're going to reach out to them in a casual, hello kind of way. The ones who respond, you're going to continue that casual conversation, and you're going to weave in there a collaboration offer. And hey, I see you do this. This is what we do. We actually work really well together because we are getting people ready for this, or we are educating people on this niche. That collaboration that you pitch is now an event that you can promote on these platforms and get people to view what that event is, which is a free collaboration with an influencer. And then once you have that content, they will have it, they promote it to their people, you have it, you promote it to your people, and it recycles at that point. Because now most people's objection when it comes to getting a social media presence is, I don't know what to post about.
Sure.
Okay, so this is the SOP to get content to post about, and it works like a recycling system.
So basically what you did is you just gave everybody a kind of a step-by-step way to sustain their business online and collaborate with other influencers to really expand your network and reach their people and your people at the same time, and give them some kind of content that keeps them engaged with you as a business.
That's it.
And the hope in that is that whenever the pandemic is over, then you've created this tribe of followers that that loves you and loves your content and wants to patronize your business.
That's it.
So that's pretty awesome, dude.
So you're creating a virtual tribe, and again, this is all very simple things, but again, people look at this digital space and I don't know anything about it.
Right. So the education process has to start if you're there.
That's it. And so you can do it on your own. Everything that I said, you can do on your own. It is simple. Or you can find someone who does that, and they will do it for you.
Yeah.
So, and that's where we come in.
Yeah.
What we've done here is super simple, but we get it. We get the fundamentals of it. We get the bones of it. It's not, you don't need $50,000 to put on a good little video that's going to promote your business.
Right. You either have to have good content or booty pics.
That's it. We might do both. It's all good.
I tried doing booty pics, but nobody liked it.
Dude.
I see some accounts like that. They're usually fitness accounts, or obviously it's mostly girls. but
Yeah.
they've got nothing but booty pics, and they've got 38,000 followers.
Just drooling at them.
But
Yeah.
I don't know how much you can monetize something like that, because it's in my opinion probably just pervs that want to see booty pics.
Yeah.
But you get this gratification that you got 38,000 followers. So anyway, I don't know why I mentioned that, but
Yeah.
that is a way to get followers. It just hasn't worked for me. Nobody wants to see my booty.
Not yet.
But on the serious note, I think that was a really good tip right there, on how to start the process, because it is a process. When you're trying to build a following, whether it's in public or online, it takes a consistent effort, and you really just have to continue to offer valuable content to the people. So a lot of people will post random pictures, but one thing I learned from Brendan Kane, who built 1 million followers in 1 month, which I thought was amazing, is here you're constantly making sure it's the quality, not the quantity, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You don't want to post 500 times and have 499 of them be just stuff that doesn't matter to people, BS. You want to make sure you're posting valuable content, and really what he said was shareable content. You want to make sure that whatever you're putting out there is something that somebody will find interesting in one way or another, and then will share it to their social media, thereby expanding your reach even more. So that's where it's at.
And so one of the criteria that I included in what to do to start off as content is you have to talk about social trends. You have to somehow tie in the social zeitgeist of what people are talking about and weave in your brand, how your brand fits into that.
Right. Right.
So that's important, because that's what's gonna. We're social, so we all fall within certain buckets of interest, and everyone seems to be focused on. There's always going to be a few big topics that everyone knows about.
Sure.
So weave your brand in there to get people interested, educate them, be entertaining, and be consistent. And when it comes time for them to need you, you'll be top of mind.
I love it.
Yeah. So,
well, I think that's again a good gift for these people. If you're just getting started or you're having to pivot right now, then these are some great steps to take. And I'm sure if anybody sees this and needs help, you'd be willing to.
Me,
Oh,
yeah.
me too.
That's it.
Well, cool. Yeah. So if you guys want any help or just want to talk a little bit or brainstorm, we are here for you. We're on quarantine lockdown, so we got some extra time. So feel free to hit us up on any one of our social media platforms. And thank you guys for joining us on Cut the Slack.